ground.
I tried, but I'm confused.
Best first practice. Training. Thunderfoot settlement.
Are y'all tired of playing the sidelines? Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's
Sure thing. Let's dance.
Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years.
Lily.
I'm saying I'm one of a kind.
Time for battle is here.
Vision myself.
wondering why I wouldn't let me freaking grab earlier.
Versus Online. Greatest match. comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
The top player is here.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Anticipates the overhead. The throw is escaped. Brushes off the throw. The low kick connects. All right. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good work staying in throw range there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 chases them down.
Torso Cleaver, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Frozen, there's the drive impact that goes in there. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Keeping them away. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. What'll happen here? Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big low reaching heavy. Grabs him. That was a solid anti-air. Wow. Shut down. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Hits the back throw, looking to set something up to get more damage. The corner tussle takes a turn. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Where is their opening? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Throws them. What's next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Sends a shuriken bomb to panic them. Changing up the gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Looking for a chance. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Confirms the Bushin Ninja Star Stun. The damage and attack boost off this will really tip things in their favor. Closes it out. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Goes for the surprise rush in. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Drive reversal doesn't change anything. Hits with the overhead. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. And it gets them. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. The throw whips, charges forward. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, they were looking for that. Connects with the throw. Low heavy. Knockdown and not much life left. Delivers the pain right to them in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Charges in with authority. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Blocks the jump in. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Tons of drive and health to work with. Low heavy hits. Takes a trip. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Where is their opening? Gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. They trade hits, and now will gain control of the match in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Going on the offensive, both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Goes for the jump in. They return to center stage. Grabs and throws them away. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Can they create an opportunity for the low heavy? Knockdown and anticipated that throw. Hanging on for dear life. KO! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Gets out of the corner. Grabs them. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Pokes with a medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be this KO? Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
That's a counter. Are we going to see some hits them with a stopping block? Grabs them. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Going on the offensive, still slugging it up. Totsugeki to the face! Sees the overhead coming. Critical art is on deck.
Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final. The low kick hits. They both decide blocks the low kick. Fights back with authority. Overhead, but it won't work. Amazing. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump low heavy. Gets out of there with a backdash. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. The low. What's next? Player one is in a very good spot now. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. The low kick hits. What now? Absolutely relentless. Taking chunks out of each other here. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Next, the counter, low heavy. Oh, here we go. Fights back with authority. The overhead denied. Doesn't check the throw. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
A new challenger.
Gee, how great.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Nowhere to run.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Challenger.
Of course. Okay.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Come on. Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shows the overhead. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Blocks the jump in. The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Neither of them willing to back off here. Combo with the target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Going in, they don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Uses the target combo with an experiencing grip in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Are we going to see some fireworks? Goes for the super arm, blocks it, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. Shoryuken? Neither of them willing to back off. A quick breather. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Super clutch corners it. They trade hits. Grabs and throws them away. Going in. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drives. Closes it out. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Combo with the target combo. Still slugging it out here. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Oops, they were anticipating that super art. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Player 2 has the meter lead. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Throw leaves them wide open. One chance here may end this match. That's a big gap. Who's going to club charges forward? Club tap to close it. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the null. Now, how are they going to use it? Connects with medium kick. The quarter makes it. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Can't do it again. Let me switch off.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good parry there and parries the attack, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Grabs him. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves to KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Player 2 is working with a pism with a stop and block. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They exchange blows. Overhead attack. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. A jump in? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got just what they were after.
Come on, guys.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Low kick connects. Trips them up. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player 1 adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Perfect time to spend the meter. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drop. Both fighters are barely alive. Ah, burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. And finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? Gets a rip looking to impress with this super.
Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan hits him with a stopping bomb. Scrapping it out up close. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shows the overhead. No heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Picture-perfect punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Big counter. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
That's a counter. Are we going to hit them with a stopping bomb? Oh, says no to the impact. Forcefully closes the gap. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. A quick breather. The throw missed. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Player 1 is there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh my god, they just jumped it up! You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Are we gonna see him fall critical? What's gonna happen?
This is our destiny.
Lands the Getsuga Saiho!
Getsuga.
Going for that juicy damage! Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Back into the corner. Flatlines in. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Decides to go in with the target combo. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Challenge from above! Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Wraps it up with the drive impact. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. He flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Jumps. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. Balance from above. What'll happen here? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Low heavy. What now? Fight back with authority. Either fighter can use drive now. Next closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in. The low kick hits. Inside and out. Rushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Excellent block. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Uses the target combo with a low heavy. Oh, here we go. Super armor. Cold and calculated. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Are you kidding me? Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knife lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Had the radar up and running. Hits with the overhead. Knockdown and jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Connects with the throw. This is gonna hurt. Life lead is there. Flatline there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Decides not to drop some hard. The last round. It's now or never. The low block. Low heavy. Smart stuff. Poking at that range to zone the opponent. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The low kick hits. Oh, here we go. In with the crossover. Good go. Putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. You'll cut that boy off. Reads the jumping perfectly. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. Wall flat into the guard break. Player 1 can't run. What a sick punish counter.
Wins.
Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Hits him with a stop and bop. Very cool. Were they baiting them into that? Grabs him, closes the gap for the grab. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big, low, reaching heavy. Knockdown. Great work finding the opening. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Changes the pace. Will this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Hits him with a stop and bop. Grabs him. Good work staying in throw range there. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. A quick breather. The impact doesn't do anything. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Brushes that off and keeps going. A parry? Drive reversal. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Can they create an opportunity for knockdown? Here comes the mix-up. The
The drive impact doesn't work. What now? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack breaks through with the throw. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. They hit each other. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Heading into the Getsu. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
The exchange close. Who's going to start things off? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Hits them with a stopping bomb. It's the level 1. Breaking with some serious style. And there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. No life left. They gotta mind the drive tip. Still alive? Still alive?
Gets got.
It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Great squeeze in the impact to finish. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the surprise rush in. Below heavy hits. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. They hit each other. Jumps up. Taking stock. Gets Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Jumps in. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range. Relatively safe. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync. It's a good spot to use a super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 is not in a good place. Sees the overhead coming. Life lead is there. Low heavy. Oh, here we go. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Impact squashed. Throws them from above. Off for the arrow. Both fighters are hurt. Whoa! Critical art now? Dangerous range here. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Sets up with the jump in. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. Oh, they switch sides. The low kick hits. What now? This is gonna hurt. And eats it. Oh, here we go. Up connects with the throw. Blocks that off. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block. What are they gonna do? Big drive gauge. There's a burnout. They are taking this to the absolute limit.
Strike!
Are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This can lead to some big damage. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Big counter. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. That attack experiencing burnout. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown and player 1 needs to hold out until they saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps in. Dashes up. Very solid corner switch. Steals back a chance. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters planning something? Goes for it all, but just misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Jumps up. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, putting the cherry on top. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Locked on.
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Who will come out on top of this one? Nothing stops this train. This is gonna hurt. Chases them down. Jumps, crowns them from above. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Cross that off. Closes in. What are they gonna do? Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Drive gauge on deck. This is gonna hurt. It is over. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump! Shows the medium kick. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. No heavy. Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? From up above. Player 1 chases them down. Nice solid counter. Takes a trip. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Grabs them. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Charges forward. Long low KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The attack is parried. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Throws them. What's next? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Drive gauge brushes that off and keeps going. The drive impact is denied. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Full SA uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, there chases him down. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Finds the target in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Start drops him from the air. Jumps in, sets up with the jump in. Player 1 crowns him from above. Picks up the counter. Slow, heavy, but no go. There's the drive impact. Ooh, what a smart play. Both sides getting ready. Turns out. Connects with the throw. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead is a comeback scope. This is gonna hurt. Punish, counter, finish. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Put one more. Fucking pissing me off.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
The top player is here.
I'll take on all of you. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Oh, whips the grab. Throws him down. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
That wasn't too bad.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Going in? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and... the impact doesn't do anything. Target locked and scoop.
Bro.
Looking for a chance. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to pack their bags? You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Gets a chance with that jump in. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Not shy with the grab. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Scrapping it out up close. Gutsy play with the grab. Both fighters planning something? Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Both fighters have a full super looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Sets up with the jump in. Life lead is
What? Anti-air.
both sides. All the throw connects. Critical art.
No! Critical art now?
This is our destiny.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Gets got.
Closes it out.
Of course I'd win.
Fight round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Screw Pile Driver. There's no escape. Big time whip. Punish counter on the action.
Feasting with a Russian suplex.
Spends the meter. Sets up with the jump in. Impact squash. The low. Amazing. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Target rushes in. Baits out the low kick. Knew the throw was coming. What are they gonna do? This is gonna hurt. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. The next touch may decide. I called it. I called it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
For real. Okay.